Hello guys and welcome back to another very special Kerbal Space Program 2 video. And in today's Kerbal Space Program 2 video, we will be starting a brand new series in exploration mode. We will be trying to unlock the entire text tree in exploration mode and at the same time do a little bit of a walkthrough. It won't be a dedicated tutorial, but I will try to walk through how I fly my rockets. So yeah, we basically starting Meow Alex Aerospace Industries. Now, yeah, Meow Alex Aerospace Agency is the agency, of course. Now, I had a really cool flag in mind, but I couldn't get it to work. So yeah, we're gonna have to use one of the default flags. But yes, this is a very special Kerbal Space Program 2 exploration let's play walkthrough, I guess. We're changing the colors. I went with this yellow and yellow color, orangish with yellow, mustard color, I guess, and yellow. And let's start campaign. And here we are at the beginning of the campaign. And let's take a look at the tech tree. And well, that's about it. There's not much to see. And let's take a look at mission control. And our first mission is, of course, launch a rocket. So let's look at the briefing. Continue. There's no real need to read this. But yeah, our first goal is, of course, our first mission, I guess, is launch a rocket. So let's get into the VAB. So let's wait for the VAB to load. And here we are in the VAB. So yeah, let's get into a little bit of time-lapse building Mark 1, the first rocket. So it's a very simple rocket, just a small command pod, a parachute, a decoupler, a tiny fuel tank, and a swivel engine. And I'm gonna call it the Mark 1, the first ever rocket of Meow Alex Aerospace Industries. There we go. And let's launch it in 3, 2, 1, launch. Yeah, okay, that was wrong. But anyway, so yeah, when you want to launch, you just hit spacebar, and there we go, we've now launched. And so with the new full science update, unlike KSP 1, the science is actually done automatically. Like every time you reach a science point in a science checkpoint, it will do all the science automatically. So yeah, though you do have to manually take surface samples. So yeah, but yeah, it does everything automatically, so you no need to worry. And also missions also gain you science points. So yeah, and then after that you can use the science points to unlock the tech tree, I guess. It's just time warp. Let's go. It's kind of long-winded. And there we go. We're nearly touched down, and there we go. And now we can go out and do a surface sample. And I really like the new surface sample animations. And let's add a flag, because why not? And yep, that's about it. So let's go back in the command pod, and yeah, now we can submit our mission and earn 25 science points. The next mission is out of the atmosphere. It's basically a suborbital mission. We need to leave Kerbin's atmosphere. Let's go to the science thing, the tech tree, and well, I guess R&D, and unlock some science nodes. So yeah, I kind of unlocked all the basic things like survivability, fuels, and different things. And now we're gonna be building a brand new rocket, which is this time will be going suborbital, not orbital yet. It's just gonna be leaving the atmosphere. So yeah, there we go. How cool. And that's about it. So this is now the Mark II, and let's launch it, I guess. Let's launch this brand new rocket, a single stage rocket, and it's only suborbital. 3, 2, 1, launch. Yay. Okay, now we've launched, and I'm gonna start playing the footage slightly faster, because I mean, I do want this to be a walkthrough. I don't want to speed up everything, but I don't want everything to be slow. So because now we're gonna try to go suborbital, we need to do a gravity turn. So a gravity turn is usually you wanna be aiming for 45 degrees at about 10,000 meters. You should be at about 45 degrees and keep full 100% thrust. And we're only gonna decrease once well, decreasing your thrust really depends on your TWR, but yeah. And now we're just gonna start trying to aim towards a prograde until we get an apoapsis that's outside the atmosphere, and then we're gonna shut down those engines. I aim for 100 kilometers because that's a nice round number, and there we go. And now we're just gonna point prograde to minimize a drag. And we can do some science experiments in the upper atmosphere. And then just after that, we can do, once we've left the atmosphere, we can do some science experiments in outer space. And now we're gonna be coming back down to Kerbin. So yeah, I decided to slow down my velocity by burning retrograde because I had a little bit of fuel left, and there we go, perfect. We had a couple of temperature gauges, but it wasn't too bad. And look at this, a scenic sunset. And now we will do splashdown. There we go, splashdown. Let's do some experiments, and that's about it. We completed the mission, we got some science, we can also do a surface sample, and that's about it. So now we can submit and earn the good old 50 science points. How pretty. Next is of course orbit Kerbin, so we want to reach an Kerbin orbit and a buoyancy test, which is do a splashdown apparently. So yeah, and do the science brief. I just do it just to see, but to be quite honest, I don't read it. The mission brief. And now let's unlock some more nodes on the tech tree. There are quite a few nodes actually. Let's slowly just unlock them one by one. Moon landing, everything. Yeah, there are quite a few things to unlock. Yeah, that's, I'm just waiting for like the footage to end because I don't know what to say, but yeah, just unlock what you want really. There are no limitations, you do you. So I'm just looking at the different nodes, and now let's go back to the VAB and build Mark III, which will be going orbital. This time it's a 2-stage rocket. Yep, 2-stage rocket. Let's where's the fuel there we go. 2-stage rocket. The second stage will be a Terrier engine, which will get us to orbit, and the first stage will be swivel engine, just as usual. The same first stage as all of our other rockets, though we of course have a second stage. So our TWR is a little bit lower, but I think it's fine. So let's launch, I guess. 3, 2, 1. Oh no. I'm trying to fix things. Let's launch, I guess. Yay! We've got liftoff, so yeah. We're launching a little bit slower because we got lower TWR, but it's fine. And now I'm gonna speed up the footage because it's basically the same thing as what just happened in the previous flight. So yeah, I don't think there's much need to talk about what just happened, because once again, aim for 45 degrees once at about 10,000 meters, and then after that try to aim for prograde, and also make sure you're about 50 seconds to a minute away from apoapsis. If you're any less, then try staying at 45 degrees. If any longer, then try pointing like slightly more like shallow, like more towards prograde. You want to aim for prograde all the time. Just try to aim for prograde, but sometimes you're gonna have to aim less prograde, sometimes more like more shallow, sometimes more steep. Yeah, it really depends. You just need to test things. I can't tell you what you have to do in your mission because the rocket you are building might not be the same as mine. So yeah, you just really need to try things out. And we've now staged, so now we're using the second stage, pointing prograde of course. And now our goal is to get our apoapsis as high as possible, and then we're gonna do a circularization burn and a maneuver node too. So let's just wait. I decided to wait till our apoapsis was at about 85 1,000 meters, and there we go. And now I'm just plotting the maneuver node, playing around with prograde, retrograde, and yeah. If you want to see a more detailed orbit tutorial, then I'll put a card on screen, but I have made a how to get to orbit tutorial before. Quite an old video actually. It was like last year. Yeah, I think a good 8 months ago. But yeah, an old video. So yeah, it's not as high quality as these videos. And now that we got to orbit, I'll just do a retrograde burn so that we get back down to Kerbin. And unfortunately, I was aiming for the oceans, but I didn't reach the oceans. I ended up on land, which was kind of annoying because I didn't get the buoyancy test thing. Yeah, that was super annoying. So yeah, well, I'll do the other mission like not off camera, but just like really quick, like super fast time lapse. And there we go. So yeah, we can submit and get 75 science points. So now we've got a bunch of new missions that we can do. There we go. Yep. Let's just read and let's go to the R&D to look at some of the science nodes and what we can unlock. And there we go. I'm just looking at the different missions, spacewalking. Yep. Let's go back to the R&D and just look at what we can get. And I really just did this orbital mission just so that I could get the mission completed. I didn't really need the science like from the science junior, but yeah. And now we're just making a quick rocket just so that we can get the second mission, the one with the other mission that was the goal to like splash down. So yeah, we're just gonna do that really quick. Let's go, super quick time lapse, and we're done. We're in the ocean now. Let's reach the ocean. I guess it's not really the ocean, it's just the sea right next to the KSC. And there we go, and now we can earn the science points, go to mission control, submit, and we also submitted another thing going green. How odd. I don't know what that was. And now the only objectives are spacewalking and manual bust. So yeah, I guess this video is kind of coming to an end. Now I'm just gonna look at what I can unlock with all of that new money. I was kind of looking around. I think I decided with the girder things. I don't remember what I went with. I'm just waiting to see what am I going with. Past Alex, can you please be more quick? Past Alex isn't going very quickly, it seems. There we go. I don't know what I chose, but let's go back to the KSC and just this is the outro, I guess. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this new series. I hope you'll enjoy this new series, and I guess on the left hand side is video for you, on the right hand side playlist, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another installment of this series. Goodbye.